The episode opens with Adam Galloway tending to a wound on his thighs in his loft apartment. Afterwards, he burns a newspaper article in a trash bin. The article reveals that Adam took a photograph suggesting an affair between Claire Underwood and herself. Later, Frank tells Doug and Claire that they must convince Adam to lie about the nature of the photo. Meanwhile, Doug Stamper approaches Freddie, offering him $95,000, implied to be to stay away from his grandson, Deshan. Claire pressures Adam on the phone to deny any relationship beyond business. The Underwoods hold a press conference denying the affair, claiming the photo was a gift and that they know and respect the photographer. At the press conference, Claire states that she commissioned the portrait from Adam as a birthday gift, with Frank present during the shoot. Freddie visits Deshan, who is skeptical of the offer and questions Freddie's motives. Adam, watching the press conference, reacts with disbelief and says they all lie. Back at home, Claire expresses concern that their story is too smooth. Adam, now besieged by the press, struggles with the attention. Claire pressures Galloway to publicly confirm he lied about taking the incriminating photo of her out of fear, insisting it's necessary and she believes he will do the right thing. Underwood, Stamper, and Grayson strategize about the photograph's fallout, weighing defamation suits and Walker's offer of assistance, which Stamper advises against. And Grayson cautions Stamper about letting Galloway become too self-important. Meanwhile, Freddie's BBQ sees booming business and Deshan grapples with his parole. Later, Underwood learns that Stephanie Daldry, the model in the photo, is not retracting her story. He uses a broken urn as a metaphor. Tusk pressures reporter Ayla Syed for information on an Iranian plant, hinting at threats against her family and suggesting a deeper motive behind the article about Claire's photo. Seth later visits Deshan. A threatening encounter occurs at the BBQ window, with cash exchanged and a gun displayed, directed toward Deshan. That evening, Claire reads about her affair as Underwood inquires if she needs anything. Underwood then tasks his team to investigate Daldry's capabilities and receives her biography from Seth. The next day, while being photographed, Deshan tries to photograph a reporter, Darnell. A tense standoff ensues, with both Deshan and Darnell drawing guns as Underwood watches Daldry on CNN, where she claims she posed to expose deceit. The Underwoods address the scandal surrounding the photograph, with their press agent Seth Grayson downplaying its validity on television. Frank and Claire debate Galloway's motivations behind the photo as they prepare to face the public. Meanwhile, Adam Galloway is pressured to publicly admit the photo was a publicity stunt. Later, President Underwood visits Freddie and learns that Deshan has been arrested for brandishing a gun at a photographer, and his bail is $6,000. Frank Underwood is sitting across from Freddie at a small kitchen table. He questions him about selling the restaurant, and Freddie explains that his white business partner is backing out because of his criminal record and he needs to sell the restaurant because of Deshan. After leaving Freddie, Frank reflects on the hypocrisy of his actions. Doug reports that Adam didn't follow instructions, prompting further discussion with the Underwoods, where tensions flare between Doug and Claire, and the Underwoods discuss the need for further damage control. Tensions rise as Galloway reveals that the accusation against Remy Danton's father has been dropped. Frank confronts Galloway about the photo, asserting his relationship with Claire takes precedence. Claire then privately meets with Galloway, pressuring him to take responsibility for the scandal, and threatens to ruin him if he refuses. Adam is instructed to return to New York. Afterwards, someone working for Raymond Tusk reports that Catherine Durant is pushing for justice in a foreign country. Frank orders an aide to surveil Tusk and bring him down. Ultimately, Galloway reluctantly agrees to make the full statement. Doug assures the Underwoods that with a bit of cleaning up, they can return to their normal schedules. Frank instructs an aide to surveil Raymond Tusk, ordering the aide to hit him hard and destroy him, while Claire believes this is insufficient, stating that Tusk needs to suffer. Frank is conflicted by Claire's ruthlessness, unsure if he is proud or horrified, and suggests he might be both. Meanwhile, Doug gives Freddie the keys to Freddie's old business, Freddie's BBQ joint, along with an envelope of money, then asks if Freddie wants anything from inside the long-shuttered and now empty restaurant and what he plans to do with the money, but Freddie is unsure. Freddie declines, saying he only looks forward, not back, and Doug wishes Freddie good luck as Freddie enters his former restaurant.